If you a true boxing fan, get your toe-to-toe Savage apparel. Go to toe-to-toe-savage.com and get your toe-to-toe Savage apparel. It is epic, as you see here. I wear toe-to-toe Savage apparel on a day-to-day basis, going to the gym, going to the boxing gym, or wherever. It just makes you feel like a gorilla. Get your toe-to-toe Savage.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, it seems like the reports and the rumors weren't reports and just rumors. That there's validity to these reports. That undefeated superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, who has 30 wins, no losses, 1 draw, 28 wins by way of knockout, is facing serious allegations once again with a DV case and another young lady. With that said, he's supposed to fight YouTube sensation turned professional boxer Jake Paul. They're supposed to fight November 14th. But unfortunately, looks like that's not going to happen. And Netflix is not willing to take the chance. And Jake Paul, who is 12 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 7 wins by way of knockout, is now searching for a new opponent. I told you guys last night that they started to search for a new opponent to replace Tank. But now Jake Paul is desperate, and he's calling for high-profile fighters. He has reached out with lucrative offers to get this: Floyd Mayweather, Terrence Crawford, and Ryan Garcia. So Jake Paul is willing to move his event now back from November 14th or November 15th. They're looking to move it back from that date to now have the fight in December. So Jake Paul is reaching out to multiple big name fighters to help retrieve and save this event. And he's looking to do so with the biggest names possible. Now, Floyd Mayweather is in negotiations with Netflix to have a showdown with Manny Pacquiao and Mike Tyson. Terrence Crawford, I highly doubt that Terrence Crawford goes this route. But at this stage in Terrence Crawford's career, what else does he have to prove? It's an exhibition-style fight, and Terrence Crawford did fight at 168, so it can be a real fight. Jake Paul and Tank Davis a 135-pounder. Jake Paul fights at cruiserweight and at 200 in heavyweight. And this fight was supposed to be at 195. But what I'm hearing is that, Terrence Crawford is really not that interested because of the time frame of it. Floyd Mayweather, who knows? I highly doubt that. He's not going to let anybody call the shots, and he's not going to fight next month, okay, in December, because today is November 1st. So what I'm hearing is that Ryan Garcia is more than willing to do it for the same pay, $40 million for Ryan Garcia, but it'd have to be in December, right? And it can actually be a sanctioned boxing match where it don't have to take place with the, makeshift referees and makeshift judges and, all of those things. It could be actually a sanctioned bout by the boxing commission in any city, right? Because Ryan Garcia is much bigger than Tank and can fight at a higher weight, right? But Tank Davis, now, remember, people were saying Tank Davis is making $150 million. Why not take it? Well, Tank Davis has blew it again. Once again, right? This is why when people said, oh, man, Shakur and Keyshawn and Raymond Ford and Montana Love going to help Jake Paul spar for the Tank Davis fight, and I said no. The issue is Tank Davis, not Jake Paul. He's making a mockery of the sport of boxing. And here he is once again with another DV case with a woman that he knew and been with for 5 months. And apparently walked into her place of business, which is a gentleman's club by the name of Tootsie in Florida, because she wasn't answering his calls and they was going through it. And he said, are you cheating? And he went in and stormed in there and apparently, allegedly, grabbed her, dragged her from one position to another, held her against her will in a garage, and assaulted her, allegedly. And how ironic. You don't see any of his knee pad huggers, fanboy channels making any videos about this. How ironic. So now Jake Paul is looking to replace him. Netflix is having none of this. You know they're not going to have this smut on their resume. Not going to happen. Whether it's real or not. The fact that it even arose and the fact that he was just dealing with this just a few months ago with a different young lady and he already is on probation from a hit and run with a pregnant woman. And then the charges he had against his other children's mother. It's just nasty work, bro. Nasty work. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. But that's all I got for y'all. So Floyd Mayweather, Terrence Crawford, and Ryan Garcia have been reached out to replace Gervonta Tank Davis. Let's see if Netflix is willing to put up the bag to save this event and move it to December. Let's see how it unfolds and plays out, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.